What's up, guys? Baker here. This is part 4 of the Stam OCE breakdown, 540 Wallbang, and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is basically where I'm at. Just add some Twixter to these layers. I also want to mention real quick, you always want to split first and then add Twixter. If you have a Twixter on a layer and you do a layer split, things will get really messy. And Twixter does not like that, and things break. So, anyways, this is what I got. Here's the song. I'll let you listen to it real quick. So I already have the song synced up, and where I want the stop and go things to end is right here. So that's why I have the normal non-Twixter clip start right here. Everything before it will have Twixter. So I do that first, and then I just sync earlier. So first thing I want to sync at is this dun 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 thingy right there, and I'm gonna have some pieces come in for that. So first layer is this one actually. So I'm gonna do begin bracket, snap, boom, and next little blip right there. And snap, and next one right here, and snap, next one right, come on, one more, there we go. So this syncing shouldn't be too new for you guys, I hope not. There is some warping on some of these, but that is pretty much unavoidable, like this. And yeah, so a lot of people ask me, how did you mask on Twixtered layers? Because doing a mask on this guy, it does nothing. What's up with that? That's just because Twixter needs the entire frame to analyze it and do frame interpolations and all that, so we can't use masks. But what we can do, there is a workaround. Create a new solid, let's call this matte. We're going to use track mats. Yes. So put this right above that layer, and you can see we have 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually going to think about this. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to duplicate this 2 times. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll take this and slide this over and slide this over. So let me turn off my matte. So you could freeze frame it. That would work too, but this is another workaround. So what I'm going to do is on this first blip, I'm going to go to this and put this matte right above our clip, and I am going to basically draw the pieces that I want. So I'm just going to outline this gun really quick. Make sure your layer is selected so you don't get a shape layer. So I'm just going to mask this gun. It can be fairly fast and inaccurate and stuff. Of course, you can zoom into 200, 400% and make this really, really good, but the amount of time that this shows up is very small, so it's not too important. Obviously, don't do it like this, though. Anyways, we're going to use our clip here and just do alpha matte. Let's see, I got to unsolo these other guys. Yeah, alpha matte. So we get this guy, and we can check transparency. Yes. So this guy comes in first. And then on the second blip over here, and since we are Twixtering so slow, you don't really need to keyframe the mask path. If it does move enough, you can just push M on the track matte layer and just fix up a couple of the points. And yeah. So on the second blip, I'm going to go right here. I can just duplicate this matte layer and put it over our second guy. Let me actually trim both of these layers so we can see stuff better. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take this mask and I'm going to unsolo the first piece layer and solo the second piece, which should, yeah, looks the same. So I would do alpha matte, but we get that. I'm going to undo that. I want like the stairs and stuff over here. So I'm going to take this and just draw the stairs and whatnot. Now, cool thing about this is we're going to keep both masks because I want just the stairs and not the gun. I want separate pieces. So if I do alpha matte, I see I get everything. So I'm going to go to this new matte, and mask 1, I can change the color to blue. So blue is the gun. Let's see, if I do subtract, what happens? Not good. If I do, let's see, subtract, but I change the order. You can change order of masks. There we go. So that's order of masks matters. Add and subtract. There's intersect and inverted. A lot of craziness and stuff. So make sure you get that figured out. So we get this piece by itself and the other piece by itself. And I want to trim on the second blip guy. So trim the clip. And let me unsolo everything so I can just, you know, see everything. So it goes done. Oh, why is there? Let's see. Let's check out this Twixter. Ooh, gotta trim it right here. Trim. Scoot you over. Get out of here, buddy. Same thing with you. You're good. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, what happened there? Let's see. Is that the same? That's not the same clip. Should be. Oh. I knew it. It was gonna mess up. See, I moved the layer. When you move this layer. Okay, this is the top clip that you're seeing. Moving other layers that you duplicated or splitted from messes up those layers. So I really don't feel like doing all this, but you should get what I'm going at, right? You do the pieces and everything's Twixtered and all that. Let me go over some Twitch and flashes now. So Twitch, get some video copilot Twitch, and I like the speed up to like I think I use 30. I'm gonna enable some slide and a little bit of scale and some color, maybe not color, maybe a little color, and some light. Okay, a little bit of everything. When you use it though, it is just craziness. So I think I toned down the slide a little bit, so maybe 30%. And pretty much every thingy, every blip, I'm going to keyframe the Twitch. So 0, forward. I usually go at about 50. I don't use the full 100 unless I really need to, but 100 gets a little too crazy for me sometimes. So yeah, I'm also going to take these keyframes, copy them. Actually, let's easy ease this first. Easy keyframe, copy, and put it to our main shot somewhere down here. I think it is right. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Render faster or go to quarter. Okay, paste keyframes and Twitch. I also want this to be a lot longer. My Twitch, I usually let it last, I think, about a full second. So if this is 47:30, I'm gonna go to 48:30, about there. Boom. Another thing I like to do real quick is I have like one main control layer, and then I have other adjustment layers like CC Lens. Remember that, guys, from like 2 years ago? It was the shit back then. CC Lens. Put this pretty much underneath everything. I want to link up my CC Lens to the Twitch, so I can use this for multiple shots and I won't have to do a whole bunch of keyframes and stuff. So I go to Twitch, push U, and I see my keyframes. And remember, this went up to 50, right? So CC Lens, I'm going to alt-click the size. I'm going to go to linear, and I'm going to pick whip these values. So I'm going to linear transform these values, comma, and then the values from Twitch is 0, comma, and 50. Now when it's 0, I want the CC lens to look normal, which is about 500. When the twitch is all the way up, I want the CC lens to be 100. And then end parenthesis. Close it out. So you can kind of see if I undo my twitch, I get an automatic CC lens here going on based off of what my twitch is doing. So I can just copy these twitch values and you know, it can go on and do its thing. And I can just do other things like adjustment layer and do wave warps. Get some wave warp in here. Lots of distortion. You can do turbulent displace and all that. So my wave warp settings are as follows, pretty much. So sign, let's do some pinning, all edges, so we get rid of the black. The height, I'll stick with that for now. But the wave width, I need it to be really, really wide. So maybe 640, about half the size of the comp. And let's see, wave height. Direction. Oh, don't want to mess with direction. I want to look at phase. Whoa. Wait, why is it 90? There we go. So what I like to do is I like to increase the wave width as something happens. So let's try this. So wave width, alt click and do linear. Pick whip the twitch values. Remember that's our control layer. Comma, and it was 0 and 50. At 0, which is when it's normal, I need the wave width to be really, really large so you don't really see it. So something like 1,000. When it's 50, I need to be somewhat small, so maybe 300 and end parentheses. Now we get the warping the entire time, which I don't want. So this wave height also needs to be adjusted. So I'm just going to copy this expression, copy, go to wave height, alt click on that, paste the expression. Instead of 1,000 for the 0 value, we need 0. And then the highest, maybe, I don't know, start with 100 and see what it looks like. So it comes here and boom, that's too much. Maybe 20. So very subtle, but it's all linked up to the twitch, and I like that. Let's do some flashes now. So these are just basic flashes. I like to do levels. Some people do exposure. I just do levels just to brighten up the whites a little bit, and maybe put the gamma a little bit, brighten up the midtones. And these flashes, push T for opacity, will link to the song. I think we have that, audio amplitude. Push U. And let's look at our slider values. I also have a tutorial on this from a long time ago. And I see all these good blips. That's what I want to see. So that's good. I'm going to go to about 20 to 60. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. 20 to 60. So I'm going to close out of this. Go back up to here, these flashes, opacity, alt, click the stopwatch, linear. We've seen this so many times now. Pick whip this value all the way down to the slider. Comma. We said 20 and 60, and I need this opacity to be 0, 100, end parenthesis, close it out, and we get cool, bright flashes. They're not too bright, so maybe we can make it super bright. Another thing I've been using recently are these automatic color flashes, which is basically the same thing as these flashes. So I'm going to delete these color flashes and just duplicate this, rename it to color flashes. And the only reason I did that is so I can have this expression. I guess I could have just copied the expression, but that's okay too. Delete the levels, and what I do is this, hue and saturation. What? So go to the beginning, just anywhere in the beginning, and keyframe the channel range. Go to the end, anywhere in the back, and just spin this master hue around like, I don't know, 70 something times. Now you'll see what that looks like normally. If I can zoom in here, you get these color shifts. Oh, timer's done, so I'll finish this up real quick. Give these color shifts, and you know, it just looks, you know, kind of cool. It's like inverted pink and green and purple right there and stuff. But I don't want it to be, you know, too overpowering like that. That's just a little too much for me. So we'll just go to color flashes, opacity, expression, and instead of 100, just turn this down to, I don't know, 50 or something. So also let's put this underneath the CC color correction. So color correction on top. And then maybe we can turn up the intensity of these color flashes afterwards. So 100 again. Shouldn't look too bad now. So almost getting there. Maybe one, maybe two more episodes. But yeah, go ahead and like and favorite and comment and Facebook and Twitter and T-shirts and all that good stuff. Any questions, let me know. And we are almost done. And yeah, we'll get into the cool glitchy stuff pretty soon. Alright, peace.